I don't know about you guys, but I personally have never had Banquet's original crispy fried chicken. You guys, hello, welcome back to the food vlog. 42 ounces. The Banquet original crispy fried chicken assorted pieces. Banquet has been selling this recipe since 1953. Breast, thighs, and drumsticks in a 2-pound, 10-ounce box. Now in late 2024, $16.49. In my life, I've eaten little to no bone-in chicken in TV dinner form, frozen box form. In Redford, Michigan, where I grew up, we had Mr. Chicken, which I fell in love with as a kid. Super inexpensive, family-run place. Mwah, still there. I want to show you guys that place at some point when I head back home with the vlog, because I haven't eaten there in like 15 years. Here is a quote-unquote drumstick. Here is a thigh, and here is a breast. Doesn't look terrible. I mean, I recently did a TV dinner episode having Hungry Man's boneless fried chicken, which I had never had. And in that video, I asked you guys, what is the bone-in chicken that I need to have? What's the iconic stuff, the ones you had growing up that you remember good things of, the good nostalgic feelings of frozen fried chicken? Did that exist? Curtis Danielson said, oh yeah. He Venmo'd me and said, evening, Sean. I sent you a Venmo to try one of our family favorites growing up. We didn't have KFC nearby, so Banquet original bone-in crispy fried chicken was the next best thing. I'd love to hear what you think about it on your channel. Cheers. I searched online which grocery stores around me in Chicago had this specific box that Curtis linked. And you guys, it was so hard to find. But Walmart, 25 minutes away, said it was in stock. So I drove out there, went inside, nowhere to be found. I went to another Walmart. They said it was in stock. Wasn't there. Then I drove southeast a bit, hit a Mariano's, most of which don't carry it. And wouldn't you know it, third time's a charm, pulled this monstrous box out of the freezer and was damn near emotional that I finally found it. Finally. Let's go. So paying for the chicken here today, today's Mr. Nostalgia, Curtis Danielson. So this box does have air fryer instructions. We're gonna try to get it as crispy as we can. So at 400 degrees, we're gonna cook it for 20 minutes. I'm gonna do one breast, one thigh, one drumstick. And then we're gonna turn it, crisp it up some more, and have this for the first time ever.
Can I have some steamed chicken?
While our chicken cooks in the air fryer, went to Banquet's website. They have a 1.7 out of 5 review. 1,809 total reviews. 1,300 of those, 1,300 even, are 1 stars. People just absolutely dunking on Banquet on their own website. T63 says disgusting and disappointing. TVAA, a total waste of money. The user fucking disappointed said total dissatisfaction. And Davis40, great way to lose customers forever.
Title of my sex tape.
I've never had this, so I have no reference of it being good once in my life and then being potentially disappointed, but everything I'm reading is that people ate this in like the 70s and 80s, and it is just not what it once was. ... said never buy this. Marion, too much money, spongy, and not enough pieces. Title of our sex tape. Let's see if it's as bad as they say. We're ready. I mean, visually, does not look bad. You got a nice crisp on the breading, kind of cooked evenly. There's our drumstick. How's our thigh looking? Here's our thigh, I think. And then Big Daddy B. Try to, as it's hot, show you this breast here. There you go. Part of the back end kind of fell off, but you can see some of that white meat right in there. I do have to point out, my air fryer yelled at me. While this was cooking, it didn't smell like fried chicken cooking. Like when you walk into a really good fried chicken restaurant, you're like, oh yeah. It kind of smelled like I was roasting freezer burn. Just have to be honest. Tasty. Thigh, drumstick, and breast. All right, Curtis Danielson, does it look like you remember? Let's give this drumstick a shot. Tell you what, probably the crispiest fried chicken that I've ever air fried from the frozen food section. You very rarely get that. By no means does it taste great. It's not as bad as they say on the website. I'm also a dark meat boy. It's so much better to me than breast and wings. I love thighs and I love drumsticks. I thought this was gonna be way worse. I mean, that is a real drumstick in there. That's not just jammed in, I don't think. It's steaming good. I think absolutely use an air fryer if you can. Give yourself the best recipe for success with crunch. Let's go breast next. This one I'm kind of nervous for, I don't know why. Probably because I read all that stuff on the website and I need to calm down. Yeah, I mean, this is an absolutely massive piece of chicken. It's really not that bad though. I don't love the breading, but this chicken is flaking apart, not terribly. It does feel like real breast meat. I mean, that's like the striations in that. I've had worse chicken, truly. The breading's a little gritty. You're not getting as much crisp on the breast because these are smaller, they crisp up better. It's probably a lot of filler. Taste ain't bad. I way prefer this over those like shaped chicken patties, the boneless ones. Okay, my favorite thing is always a thigh. Let's see if we're gonna get what we want out of this. I can't believe it's punch. Now, here's what we didn't realize. This is not a thigh. That's white meat. It's a smaller breast, so small. That's where you're kind of like, it's not a thigh. A lot of the response I read on the website, it's so inconsistent what you get in the box. Some people were saying they just got 5 drumsticks and that was it. Compared to that one, it looked like a thigh, it is not. Big breast, small breast. Huh. Either I got a good batch, good-ish, compared to those 1,300 one-star reviews. Granted, I haven't eaten this years ago. Maybe it was really good. Nowhere close to as bad as everybody said. Would I personally ever buy this again? For the price of what? No. $16.49, there's 2 more pieces in the freezer. For 5 pieces of chicken? No way. KFC's prices destroy this if you have a KFC. Leaves kind of a tacky, like, taste in your mouth, which isn't phenomenal. Man, the dark meat is real good. Good crunch, moist chicken. Doesn't have as much as like a funk to it. The white meat, I just ain't it. Banquet, when it started, was really known for its frozen pot pies. They called them meat pies back then. They still kind of dominate that today. But Banquet was really the first company to kind of be known specifically for frozen breaded chicken.
The last time Linda and Charlie had carry-out chicken,
Get the bucket, Charlie.
they saved the bucket. This time,
Hold on. They ordered KFC. I get that this is a competitor to KFC when it came out. When it was really marketed on TV. The people were keeping those buckets. Were you scrubbing them?
they're saving money with Banquet fried chicken.
They saved the bucket, but now they're saving money, Charlie.
Comes fully cooked. Just heat and serve in anything you like.
They put it in the KFC bucket. They want to fool the people at this picnic.
Banquet is crisp, meaty, and tender, like the carry-out kind.
What a bunch of con artists.
Banquet costs less. Chicken. With chicken as good as Banquet, why chicken out?
They wanted to compete with KFC, and they were cheaper. And if you just if you put it in the packaging, nobody would ever know. Okay.
This is how much you'd pay for it.
That's even better.
Well, sure, because this is Banquet frozen fried chicken. You just take it out of your freezer. Would you believe that Banquet chicken would be this good if you hadn't tried it yourself?
No, I would not.
What other frozen foods do you have super nostalgia about, like Curtis did with this chicken? Curtis, I'm interested. I think you need to get this and try it and report back to me and let me know how similar it is to what you remember. And then I'll let the vlog know, or I'll pin your comment and we can let people know what you think. And if you guys have had this recently and you used to grow up eating it, let me know. Put it in the same bucket, Charlie. The Venmo, the PayPal, the Cash App. If there's something you want to see me eat in the vlog, I'll do it. I appreciate you guys. HeySeanEly@gmail.com. If you'd like to reach out, say what up, be friends, you can email. Nowhere near as bad as people said, but I think I'm good. I'm gonna get out of here, Charlie. 3 pieces of Banquet fried chicken up, 3 pieces of Banquet fried chicken down. We'll see you, Charlie. Put it in the same bucket, Charlie.